Don't picture beaches. There's crashing waves.
Greetings, Baconites, and welcome to College and Bacon.
Big moment this week. We hit 100 likes on Facebook.
Yes, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
so keep sharing, keep spreading our videos, and
it's actually up to like 108 right now.
Really?
Yeah, so we're getting up there. So claps, claps, claps. You may notice that we're a little bit on edge right now. Eric's fidgeting, and I'm talking fast and fidgeting. So tonight we're doing something along the lines of an experiment, I guess you could say.
Yes.
Basically what I did is I went online and I found a bunch of different techniques for holding your pee. Basically, when you have to go to the bathroom. So the scenario is that if you're somewhere where there's not a bathroom and you have to hold it.
You can't go, there's no access. You had a lot of water.
You gotta know the proper techniques on how to hold it. And so what we did is about a half hour before we filmed this,
Needless to say, we have been holding it in, and we have to go.
Yeah. So let's get right into it here. And again, I found these all online. Eric, you can start off with the first one.
First one, just go ahead, eat some salt.
Eating salt. I know that sounds kind of strange, doesn't it? But here's the logic behind it. The logic is that if you really, really have to go to the bathroom and you consume a little bit of salt, it makes your body use more water and then therefore essentially lengthens the amount of time that you can last before you have to go to the bathroom.
Now, I don't know how I'm going to feel about this one, because eating just straight salt
is disgusting.
And it's really not pleasant.
So ready? Let's try it. 3, 2, 1.
That was a terrible idea. Oh my god, that didn't help at all. I still have to go crazy.
Yeah, so and plus I would not recommend that unless for some strange reason you love eating salt. Which I don't think anyone out there does.
But you know what?
At least I hope.
For science.
For science. So that doesn't work.
No. Alright. So number 2, we got, I can see this working, but just stay warm. Because, drinking all that water, it made me kind of cold.
Yeah.
Giving a lot of fluids in my body, so just drop my
Now read the logic behind this one, because I found this kind of interesting.
Here's the logic. Your body has to spend energy to keep the urine in your bladder at body temperature. If you're in a cold area, your body will want to conserve the heat it will generate and not spend it on the bladder full of waste.
So I guess that kind of makes sense, right?
So we got some jackets, some blankets, and we're gonna see if this works.
All right, let's get warm.
Full winter attire.
I'm definitely warmer. I feel my body getting warmer.
I feel like I don't quite have to pee as much, to be honest.
I do too. And I don't know if that's just because we're relaxed or not, or because we're actually... I'm actually kind of getting hot now in this.
It's not bad. I think the feeling of urination is starting to return to me.
Is it?
A little bit.
I mean, it helped me a little bit.
I mean, it did at first. But once again, now that my body's adjusting to the change in temperature, I kind of just have to pee again.
Yeah, well, I mean, it can't hurt.
Okay.
It's a good tip,
Alright, what I could put it like this, it's better than the salt.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, it can't hurt. If you're, in a car or something and you can't get to the bathroom, turn the heat on.
Just blast
because it will hurt. It will help. Not very much, but it will help. It's better than nothing. All right, number 3. Meditation. This is all about putting your mind into a different place, Eric.
Yes, of course.
Some people feel it's better to reach an almost meditative state when they have to go to the bathroom. This means you have to train your mind, Eric, to think about anything other than urinating. Anything else. Put your mind, essentially, in a different place.
Okay.
So maybe, we're going to Jamaica in 2 weeks. Maybe you want to picture that. So let's just give it a minute, Eric. Let's go into full-out meditation mode.
Now, I did pull up some meditation music here.
Beautiful.
YouTube. So, see how that works. And, this really goes with the saying, mind over body.
Absolutely. Let's see if this works. Now, are you going to hum or no?
Oh, absolutely. That ruins actual meditation, Just relax. Close the eyes.
Center yourself.
Trying to get a nice image in your head. This isn't working.
It's working about as much as the warming one did.
I
not
can't do
one
this.
bit.
I'm too focused on trying to hold my bladder.
Well, I was actually able to center myself.
I can relax, but I still had the sensation of peeing.
Oh yeah,
and I just couldn't quite focus myself enough to get my mind off of everything else.
Well, remember, this experiment is not meant to make you not have to go pee anymore. It's to make it, a little bit better.
I know, and I mean,
so that didn't make it any
and
better.
Also,
for
granted, full meditation would probably take longer than the minute that we just put on.
That's true. But I will say, in all honesty, that the music did help a little bit for me. A tiny bit. Not very much, but a tiny bit. I pictured myself floating through the clouds after Eric.
Floating water? Oh, God.
Okay, let's move on here.
Okay. So this one can be fun. It's also part of the mind distraction, and it's just having a friend distract you.
So, Eric, close your eyes for a minute. I'm going to try to distract you, okay? So, you remember that college and bacon episode we did where we tested out the life hacks?
Yes.
You remember how funny that episode was?
That was a lot of fun to film.
Remember we took the Ben & Jerry's ice cream and then it was all melted? Oh. I'm sorry, I shouldn't go there.
Oh, God.
Let me retry that.
Okay.
Let me try again. Ready?
All right.
So you remember that episode of Bacon Bits that we did where we cloned ourselves? Do you remember how hard that was? How much effort we actually put into that, and then how great it looked? Yeah, our future selves. Do you remember how great it looked at the end?
That was awesome.
I mean, it was fantastic. And
you
me with my line that you loved when I said, "Hey, young man," your favorite line there that you laughed at.
That was pretty good.
All right, so now two questions. Number one, were you genuinely thinking of that episode?
Yes.
You were picturing it in your head. All right, number two, did it help at all?
It did.
Really?
I could still kind of have the feeling that I had to pee, but I was thinking of other things.
Right.
Which did help a little bit.
Kind of like the meditative.
Yeah. But I actually had my mind distracted and thinking, and my mind was active in the chance to think of other things rather than just relax and clear my head.
Right. I know what you mean. So, so far, I guess we're finding that this meditative state does help.
4 or 5.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't read it yet. Force your brain to focus on another part of your body by inflicting mild pain, such as a pinch or a punch.
Was it mild?
Okay, but you know what? For that split second when I punched you,
all right, yeah,
were you distracted?
I didn't have to pee anymore.
Okay,
when
go ahead. You punch me.
All right,
for a split second.
So the split second. So in other words, how was that compared to the punch?
Well, the punch hurt a little bit more, but I'm gonna try. Honestly, when I was reading this on the website, one of the examples they gave was pinching the tips of your fingers,
we're not
the
pinching
skins.
each other.
No.
Oh.
Let's stay away from each other for the rest of this episode. On the website, it said something about pinching the tips of your fingers because that's the most sensitive part of your body, or one of the most sensitive parts. So try pinching it really, really hard and see if that distracts your bladder.
I can definitely feel the blood just rushing to my fingers right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pinching pretty hard, and I got some pain going on there. And again, it's not like it makes the peeing sensation go away. It's still there, but it's maybe a little bit better.
Yeah, I could definitely see the
I mean,
I honestly think this is the best out of all 5.
Really?
Yeah, for me at least.
Did it helped a lot?
It's helping.
The meditation helped for me the most. I'm able to.
Let me just dip into this water really quick.
Okay. I would have some more of my water, but it's full of salt. Anyway, yeah, I think the best one for me was the meditation. I've always been pretty good at putting my mind in a different spot.
I think it was the pain. You know what? Go ahead and try these yourselves. See what you can come up with.
Yeah, we want to hear your other suggestions. Comment below and tell us if you know any weird techniques for holding the pee in.
Yeah, I mean,
there's no other
way. It's
way
really hard to really get down to it. If you really need to try, I think the mind over the body was the best.
Mind over body.
But for me, pain. But if you don't want to inflict pain upon yourself, I guess go with any of the other ones.
Or you could have your friend inflict pain on you. Sorry. Anyway, all right, we're gonna wrap.
How you feeling?
I think doing this episode kind of distracted me a little bit. Anyway, we're going to wrap up here, pick something out of the task class. Guys, thank you so much for liking and commenting and subscribing. Check out our brand new website, www.collegeandbacon.com. It is completely done, and we are very, very proud of it. You can even fill out a form and become an official Baconite. We'll send you your very own certificate if you do this. Baconites are what we call our most valued and committed followers. What do we got?
Alright, so we got Jason and Eric are part of a bomb squad, struggling to choose between the red and the blue wire before it explodes.
Some more tension added to this episode.
Alright.
Now, so how long we got?
About a minute.
Okay, alright, so about a minute, so that's a little bit.
Remember, we went through the training for this.
Right. Yeah, I know. I was asleep through half of it,
I know.
You filled me in.
I know. So there's a blue wire and there's a red wire. Okay? Just one. We need to cut one.
But what happens if we get both?
Important. No, that's clearly out of the question here.
We have about 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Okay. Just calm down.
All right. No.
We can handle it.
I'm calm.
Jason, we got a 50-50 shot.
25 seconds.
Granted, this 50-50 shot is life-ending, but you gotta give me something here.
20 seconds. All right,
just
Eric.
Tell me to pick one.
Listen, Eric. I'm leaving this up to you. We got 15 seconds
I
left.
can't handle that pressure.
Eric, it's all on you, man. 10 seconds. 9.
No.
8.
Blue.
7.
Blue.
6.
Red.
5.
Snip.